kind of, I don't know if it's a scam, but a cash thing that they do here that you just gotta look out for. We got the maximum out, which was 20 million, I believe. So check out our next videos coming up where we'll go a bit more into detail on the different bank cards and things that we've, ATMs and things. Alright, so we are on our way to find a money machine to get some cash out. We'll do a video on some more things about money, like the different ATM fees and that we've found, and a bit about the cash kind of, I don't know if it's a scam, but a cash thing that they do here that you just gotta look out for. But I'll turn this around. It's a lovely wet day here, and as you can see, there's scooters everywhere, so we've got to get around that. Also, the ground is very uneven and patchy, and a lot of this where the bikes are blocking the path. Get that quite a bit. But yeah, a lot of uneven surface, so you have to be really careful when walking. As you can see here, there's lots of things to trip on or fall over on, and there's a big gap there. God knows where that goes. But yeah. So uneven surface, bikes everywhere. And sometimes they will come, because they park on the footpaths too, they'll come up and while you're walking, and come and try and park up when you're trying to walk past and things like that. Is it this road? Let's do next one. And yeah, and crossing the roads is very interesting also, but we're starting to get a little bit used to that now. But you just gotta pick your line and stick with it, can't hesitate. And then they somehow just sort of go around you. Bit of a strange feeling. But yeah, this is sort of going down the back streets at the moment. And they do tend to do work on the street. Ciao. They do some work on the streets, and they don't cordon them off or anything. So you're kind of walking through little job sites and just sort of walking around them as they're working. It's coming up to a bit of a main road here. It's surprisingly not too busy, so it's not super crazy. So hopefully we can cross this street okay. But I'm saying that once you get there, just like anywhere, it suddenly becomes busy when you want to cross. Let's have a look. Wasn't too bad for a main street crossing. Still some graffiti around, little bits, not too bad. And one thing here too is you don't see homeless people. Because our tour guide in Ho Chi Minh told us that they are big on karma here, and the rich look after the homeless, so they pay for them to be put into housing, and they still have to work in things, so they send them out doing things like selling lotto tickets and bits and pieces. But yeah, you don't see any homeless on the streets or anything like that. They don't have things like the benefit, so they've got to work for their living, so it's not really a choice here. which is good. But here we are at the ATM. Someone in there at the moment, so we'll just wait. So you get a choice of the language there. Your next has been reached. Oh, what's the maximum?
What did you try?
5. So that was fairly painless, and that was the, let me turn around, that was the Agribank, and where you go on these little booth type things, so it's quite private in there, and we got out 3 million, and it was a 55,000 fee in dong. So it's not the cheapest, but it was the closest to us from our hotel, walking in this weather. So we opted for that option, but we'll do some videos on some other ones when we get a chance to go there. They do drive on the right-hand side of the road, which is different from New Zealand and Australia. So I do find that sometimes I go to cross the road and I'm looking the wrong way because I'm expecting them to come from that direction. Oh, do we cross here or further down? Okay, and noticed this a couple of times. They just pee up against the side of the fence. There are not very many public toilets around. So I have noticed that a couple of times today. And our guide at Ho Chi Minh also told us that the bathrooms, public bathrooms are called happy places. Like, is it happy? No, happy room. Happy room. And I think that's because one, they are happy to see a toilet that they can use. So they're happy about that. And then obviously they've been waiting a while. So they're happy to be able to go. So the happy room. All right, made it back completely drenched from the knees down. So we just tried another bank. So this time we're at the VP Bank, and we got the maximum out, which was 20 million, I believe. And that the ATM fees on 20 million dong was 307,000. So a little bit more than what we thought, but it's good to try out different banks and see what the different fees are so we know for next time. We're unsure if the fees are higher just because it's the peak season here. It's holidays here in Vietnam, summer holidays, so perhaps they've put fees on for this time of year. But we did see some other people on YouTube show that there was no fees, which is why we thought we'll try it. But there was in fact fees. So not real big price difference to the other bank we went to the other day in terms of fees. But we'll keep trying different banks, and obviously we're going to be here for a while, so we'll try different periods throughout the time we're here. So maybe the fees will change during different times. We'll see. All right, so we're at a money exchanger. Just exchanging some money, so we've turned this around. We're here at This one here, which we've seen on other social media videos, so we thought we'll come down and we'll try it out. Just better watch out for the scooters coming in and out. But we'll go and test it out, see what it's like. What's that?
Ready? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Is that your receipt?
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. So, how was that? Straightforward?
Well, his calculations didn't quite add up.
Right.
I'm not sure why,
But did he work it
based
out in
on
the
the
end?
currency exchange, I think we ended up $116,000 better off.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
I was expecting
Stuff falling behind us in the building.
just under 12.9. So
Right.
it came to 13.1. So yeah, it was.
So that was a good one to go to?
I don't know, if he doesn't get the maths correct in your favour, it could go the other way.
We go the other way, but lucky it went in our favour today.
Maybe. I'm not sure what the deal was there, whether he knew that you were recording, you could see the camera, and he kept saying it to the other girls, so maybe he was just trying to
Impress on the camera.
he was trying to knock me down on the $50 notes. They wanted to pay less for $50 notes. I said, no, clean notes. Stay the same.
Interesting. So maybe on camera they were a bit more favourable.
I think so.
Now for the cash scam in Vietnam that we've experienced a few times. Well, we're not sure if it's a large-scale scam or not, or if it's just been just the odd occasion that we've experienced. So here's the Vietnamese dong, the currency we use here, and you won't know it, but a couple of these may be a little bit questionable as to whether or not a vendor will accept them, and I'll go into that now. So what we've been finding sometimes is that when we go to pay cash, some vendors won't take the sort of ones that the notes that look a little bit dirty or are badly marked, and many will hand them back. So despite the fact that we've been handed them from other people, some other people won't accept them. We've also found that when we are waiting to get change back, some of them will take their time in going through all their notes and will pick out these ones and try and get rid of them, so try and give them to you. So we have gotten quite good at going through them now, especially when you get a pile of change back. We do take time just to quickly go through them and scan them, and we have given a few of them back saying, can we change the note please, because some other people don't accept them. And sometimes they know exactly what we're talking about and they go, oh yes, okay, and then they'll change it over. Other times they kind of look at you like we're being offensive almost to ask for another note back. But yeah, it's a little thing that we've noticed here. Some other things we've realized is that some money machines will actually run out of cash. So you'll go to get some money out and they won't have any cash available. So especially in the busy seasons like it is now, you can find that a lot of machines will run out of cash. So it is a good idea to perhaps have some cash on you before you come. It doesn't necessarily have to be already in the Vietnamese dong, but you can bring other currencies as well, as there's many exchanges around, and some of them are pretty good with their rates as well, so it's quite easy just to exchange the money. But yeah, make sure you have some cash on hand before you come, just in case. Another thing with ATMs as well is we're going to do a bit of a trial and error until we kind of find our own way with this, but we've noticed that some other expats are sort of experiencing no fees when they go to an ATM, and it could be because of the particular bank they're with and the particular bank card it is. We've been using the Wise card, so the exchange rates are pretty good on the Wise card, but then we get the ATM fees, I think, whereas some other people don't get the fees, but their exchange rate might not be as good. So it's a little bit of weighing things up. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a trial and error. We'll try some other cards at some other ATMs just to sort of compare different exchange rates and fees, and just try and work out what the best method is for what cards we have. So in the next videos, we will maybe show some pink bits. Bank cards and things that we've, ATMs and things. Keep an eye on our next video. No, don't do that. Don't keep an eye on it.
No, keep an eye out for it.
Where we'll get into more detail about where we'll do some more research on bank cards and fees at ATMs. In the meantime, check out our other travel videos here in Vietnam. Cut.